One of the questions I get asked over and over and over again, Brianna, do you use your weekly points? Today, I'm going to talk all about weeklies, how I feel about them, how I think you should approach them, and we can get that question answered once and for all. All right, my friends, so let's talk about weeklies. As you guys probably already know, weekly points, regardless of what plan you are on, I'm speaking in very general terms here. I follow Points Plus personally, which is the carb conscious plan on the iTrackBites app. That is what I choose to follow. It is an old Weight Watchers plan. Most of you, I know, follow Weight Watchers Freestyle. Totally fine. We both still have weekly points at our disposal each and every week. The general idea behind weekly points is this. Every weigh-in day, your weeklies reset for the week and you get a certain number of points. For me personally, it is 49 on Points Plus. You get a certain number of points for extra, for indulgences, for splurges, for that day that you just need a little bit more than what your daily points have to offer. After you use up your daily points in a given day, you start to dip into your weekly points budget. Once your weigh-in day rolls right back around, you get a fresh set of weeklies to start your new Weight Watchers week with. Questions that I am asked all the time are how I use my weeklies, if I use my weeklies, and how many weeklies do I use? So here I am to answer that question for you. It varies, but 110% yes, I use my weeklies. I am not afraid to use my weeklies. I love and embrace the weeklies because the weeklies are what makes this plan manageable. For me, there are weeks or days that I don't even touch them. Yesterday, I had what I called a perfect day on plan, where I ate just my 26 points plus. I felt full, I felt satisfied, and I didn't touch a single weekly. And for me, that's a big deal because I'm so open about using my weeklies. I will be the person to be like, I only have 2 points left for the day. That's okay, let's eat something that's 5 because I have those weeklies just sitting there. That is how I treat my weeklies usually. So for me, when I don't touch any weeklies, it's a big deal. My approach to weeklies, like I just said, is twofold. Sometimes I know that there's a big event coming, a barbecue, a birthday party, someplace that's going to have cake, or I'm going to an area that has one of my favorite bakeries, something like that. When I know there's a big thing happening, I will do my best to save as many weeklies as possible so I can splurge on that particular event. And then if I end up eating 40 or 50 points in a day, it doesn't bother me at all because I had a high point day, yes, but because of my weeklies, it was still on plan. However, if I don't have anything like that happening, or it just so happens that I don't overindulge on any one particular day, I will tend to spread out my weeklies throughout the week. I do not necessarily use all of my weeklies, but I do use my weeklies regularly. Like I said, if I hit the end of my day and I only have 2 points left and I want something that's 5 or 6, totally okay. I will dip into my weeklies and take those extra points that I need so I can enjoy myself. And then on the days that I don't need any weeklies or I only need 1 or 2, that's great too. I do not use all of my weeklies most weeks. Now, like anybody, there are definitely weeks that I do use all of my weeklies, sometimes on purpose, sometimes, and most of the time when all my weeklies disappear, it's a complete accident. I overindulged, I ate something before I looked it up to see how many points it was, and I get blindsided with a number that's much larger than what I thought. Boom, there go my weeklies. I have also done the I didn't actually track this day, whether it be at a party or at an event or just going out to dinner with my husband and not thinking to look something up beforehand. And I didn't want to track, so I said, okay, this was very, very indulgent. I'm just wiping out the rest of my weeklies for the week and have my 26 daily points to work with. I have done that as well. There are many, 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 many different ways that you can use your weeklies. Of course, the other option is to not use your weeklies. And I know some people that have a lot of success on their plan just sticking to their daily amount of points. However, my personal opinion, and remember, I am not a medical professional, I am not employed by Weight Watchers, I'm just sharing my opinion and my journey with you guys. I firmly believe that you should be using at least some of your weeklies. I hear so many people saying, I eat perfectly, I stick to just my daily points every single day and my scale's not moving. Usually the answer is you need to eat more food and you should dip into your weeklies. So I firmly believe that in order to make this plan, whatever plan you're following, in order to make this plan your lifestyle, because newsflash, You have to do stuff like this the rest of your life if you want to keep the weight off. This isn't a temporary thing. This is your new lifestyle. In order to make it a lifestyle that is sustainable, you need to avoid the feeling of deprivation. And weeklies are there to help you do just that. When I want something that's going to be a little bit more points, when I want a real dessert, when I want full fat everything and whatever, the weeklies are there so I can do those things. And that's why I completely and openly and 100% embrace using the weeklies. And it works for me. The scale either stays the same or goes down while I'm using my weeklies. It works great for my body. Now here's the big however. When it comes to you using your weeklies, it is a personal choice. And it is usually an experimental thing. What do I mean by that? Well, there are some people I know that can literally eat every daily and every single weekly point they have every week and still lose weight. There are some people I know that can't touch their weeklies if they want to lose weight. Then there are people like me that can kind of go up and down in usage, use more one week, use less one week. As long as I stay within my weeklies, I tend to lose weight. The experiment is you need to figure out what the right balance is on your plan for your body. Just because I can eat all of my weeklies every week and still lose weight does not mean that your body can do the same thing. Theoretically, it should. That's why the plan was created. However, every body is different and it is on you to experiment to figure out what the magic number is for you. If you can lose weight and still eat all of your weeklies, good for you, I say go for it. However, if you're gonna say, oh, but Brianna, I eat all of my weeklies and when I do, the scale goes up. That's on you having to figure out what magic number works for you. Maybe you can't use 49 weeklies. Again, 49 is what I get on Points Plus. Maybe you can only use 35 weeklies in a week and still lose weight. You have to figure that out. Trial and error. Spend a week eating all of your weeklies and see how you do on the scale. If you gain, spend a week doing a little bit less until you find that magic number of these are the amount of weeklies that I can safely use in a week and still lose weight. And if you're one of those people that can't really touch their weeklies if they want to lose weight, I'm sorry. But there you go. That is my answer. Do you use weeklies, Brianna? Why, yes. Yes, I do. Each and every single week. Should I use weeklies, Brianna? It completely depends. Trial and error, figure out what magic number works for you. My personal gut instinct says yes, you absolutely should be using your weeklies, but again, every body is different and I don't know how your body works, so it's on you to experiment and figure out what your magic number is so you can figure out how to live this lifestyle in a way that is sustainable long-term for you. Do I use my weeklies all at once, save them for a particular thing, or use them spread out throughout the week? Both. Plain and simple. Depending on the week, depends on how I use my weeklies. Usually it's a last minute decision at the end of the day, but if I do have an event that I know is coming, I will save them for said event. I think that covers everything. If there are any other questions you have about weeklies, let me know in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. Again, I don't know how things work with your body. All I can offer you is my suggestions based on my experience with the Weight Watchers plan. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other suggestions for like, sit down, let's focus on this one topic super briefly type of topics, what do you want that next topic to be? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Take care, be well, and I will see you in my next video.